Patriot Prime Reviews is a channel for adult collectors and may not be suitable for children under 13 years of age. Viewer discretion is advised.
This video is sponsored by Toyhax.com. Toyhax is your one-stop shop for reproduction decals for vintage G1 Transformers and upgrade decals for your modern box. Weaponry for your figures from the Toyhax Armory, and great-looking backdrops for your display from Toy Stages. When you visit Toyhax.com, make sure and use my monthly promo code to save 15% off your order. That's 15% off when you use my promo code right here. So visit Toyhax.com and make your collection stand out from the rest. Toyhax, making Transformers look amazing since 1999. Tell them Patriot Prime sent you. And now, on to the video. The feature bot in this video is the brand new Transformers Age of the Primes Silverbolt. So taking a quick look at the packaging, we've got some great looking artwork right here showing Silverbolt in his jet mode, along with Slingshot and Air Raid flying over Cybertron. Silverbolt in robot mode, Transformers Age of the Primes Aerial Bot Silverbolt. This side of the packaging features statues of some of the 13 Primes. Back of the packaging is a lot of product shots showing Superion, Silverbolt in robot mode, Silverbolt in jet mode, Silverbolt in jet mode with his trailer, Silverbolt in robot mode with his gun emplacement, or whatever that's supposed to be. And let's see, transforms in 44 steps. This side of the box features some great looking art of Superion. So now, without further ado, let's get this big jet opened up and check him out. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers Reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dreams.
Now once you get Silverbolt all opened up and out of the packaging, you'll see that he does come with a sheet of instructions, a very, very large sheet of instructions that, as usual, is very well illustrated and easy to follow. He also comes with this small blaster, a large folding blaster, his trailer, and we've got Silverbolt himself, who comes packaged in his jet mode. And jet mode isn't that bad looking, very faithful to the original Generation 1 figure. He does have minimal paint applications for the jet mode. We've got a lot of gold for all the windows on the side, gold for the cockpit. He's got a black nose, red Autobot insignias on the wings, and really that's about it. Now Silverbolt does suffer from what pretty much every jet former suffers from. Flip him around and there's a giant folded up robot underneath. I do like how they utilize his landing gear. You've got the front landing gear that's actually in Silverbolt's head. That's pretty obvious right there. So that just kind of folds in and out there. And you got the rear landing gear, which is molded in Silverbolt's hip skirts. So that's awesome. So let me bring in the other two aerial bots. We've got Slingshot and Air Raid for a comparison. They don't scale that great, but hey, Transformers never did. Now, let's bring in the giant trailer right here, and we'll show off Silverbolt's combined mode. Now, the first thing we want to do is you can take the smaller blaster, and it'll plug in underneath the nose cone of Silverbolt, just like so. And then with this trailer section, I don't know what else to call it, you're going to flip the wings out here on the side, take the folded blaster, and you want to angle it to where this port right here is facing down, because it's going to plug in right there. So you got to line that up. And there you go. Now what we're going to do is flip out these little clips right here, bring in Silverbolt, fold his wing up, fold the tail fin down, split it apart like so. And then you're going to clip the red clips onto Silverbolt's yellow thighs, just like so. Get that lined up, and there's little slots right here that will tab in to the front of the trailer section, just like so. And now we have Silverbolt in his combined mode. And to be honest, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It looks a little weird. He looks more like a spaceship now, or maybe one of those giant flying platforms that Cobra had in G.I. Joe. But it works. It's weird. Kind of think of it, maybe this is like a booster, like in Star Wars, where they hook up to do some light speed traveling. So it makes him really heavy though. And I wish it would be kind of cool if maybe the other aerial bots could link onto him somehow, but that's, you talk about bulky, and it doesn't really work too well. But yeah, there's Silverbolt in his giant combined starship mode. And you see, he doesn't really want to stay pegged in at one side. May just be mine, don't have it in all the way. So you got one little fault right there, but to be honest, he's not going to be displayed that way. So now let's get Silverbolt transformed into his robot mode. Now the first thing you want to do is go ahead and retract the landing gear. Fold it up into Superion's head, fold the hip skirts down, you click those into place. Then you're going to take this tail fin section, unpeg it from the body, and bring it up just like so. Then with the nose cone, you're going to want to open up the front end, fold the black tip inside, collapse that, and then you're going to bring the whole nose cone up and over, and this little clip right here is going to peg in there, and you got these two little tabs here that are supposed to slot in right there on top of the tail fin, but they don't really line up. Well, there we go. Snapped into place. That's the first time that's happened. So that'll snap into place. The tail fin fits inside the nose cone, and there you go. Now, with the wings, you want to bring these up and fold in the wing tips. So there you go. Looks like that. Now, what you're going to do is take the sides of the jet, and you're going to unpeg these, which will be the robot legs. Go ahead and swing these down, just like so, and rotate around. Other way. Fold down the robot feet, and open up the heel spurs. So let's see. I'm not going to have to adjust the camera. No, we're good. Now we're going to bring down the chest section right there. Go ahead and bring out Silverbolt's head. The arms are right here. You're going to unfold just like so. Bring those out. And now with Superion's head, make sure and turn it around. And then you're going to fold it into the chest. But I do want to show off something real quick. These antennae on Superion, they're just pegged in. I popped one off earlier and I thought I broke the damn thing. Kind of freaked me out. So if that happens, don't worry. They'll peg right in. Now, make sure, the instructions don't show this, but you want to make sure and turn the head around, then bring it down and snap it in place, because those antennas have to fit into those little slots right there. And if you don't rotate the head around, they don't line up just right. So I don't want you to mess up your antennas. So once those are lined up, so it's kind of scary. I'm not a big fan of that choice for transformation. Okay, that head is tricky. So get that Superion head lined up. Now, once it's lined up, you collapse the chest and on the shoulder pieces. And this sometimes doesn't want to line up that good as well. All right, there we go. Rotate the arms around, fold the fists out. Rotate, fists out. There we go. And rotate Silverbolt's head around. And there we have Silverbolt in his robot mode. And robot mode doesn't look that bad, though he is a little plain looking. I mean, there's not a lot of paint applications, not a lot of color. He's got red there for the side of the chest, big red Autobot insignia, yellow thighs, got yellow biceps, black feet. Bringing it in for a closer look, checking out the head. He's got a silver face and blue eyes. And look at those lips. Very faithful to the original Generation 1 animation. I was never a fan why they gave Silverbolt those big old lips. I like the use of putting in the little wing sections on the shoulders. That's pretty cool. Lots of great sculpted detail. Like I said, he doesn't have a lot of paint applications. He's just kind of plain. He's got one hell of a backpack though. Some gaps back there on the back of the legs and the arms. But otherwise, he doesn't look too bad. Now let's bring in his weapon right here, which looks a little bit like his Generation 1 weapon with the wings. And we can go ahead and put that in his hand like so. And now we have Silverbolt, all armed and ready for battle. And I do believe that weapon is blast effect compatible. Yes, so got your blast effect. There you go. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and bring in the other two aerial bots for a quick size comparison. Bringing in Slingshot and Air Raid once again, and to be honest, they scale better in robot mode than vehicle mode. So they look really good together. So getting these two out of the way, let's bring in the trailer, because there is a function with this that Silverbolt can use in his robot mode. And what you're going to do, go ahead and fold the wings back, and then you're going to flip this section up right here, and then untab this section and just pull all of this off like so. Set this to the side. Now what we're going to do is bring this back up, and you're going to rotate these leg sections around. You see these little slots? Rotate those around this way. So these slots here are going to tab into these bottom sections right there. So get that lined up and tabbed in. So we've got that going on. Set that down. You're going to take your foldable blaster, unfold this, unfold that. And now what we're going to do is take this, and it's going to slot in right there, just like so. And now we have some kind of, I don't know, gun emplacement thing. So he can hide behind it and shoot Decepticons, though he has his whole upper body, you know, wide open for attack. I guess you can fold those wings out if you want to kind of extend coverage, but let me see. Let me put Silverbolt here, get the other two. So yeah, you got your gun emplacement right there. So I think that's goofy as hell, but I guess it's something you can do, and it pops apart really easy. But we're never going to see this again, at least not in my collection. So now, let's get Silverbolt transformed into the mighty Superion. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we bring in the trailer section pieces, and we're going to take this front end, go ahead and bring that up. That you can tell that's going to be the chest of Superion. Go ahead and flip up the hip skirts, rotate the legs around, bring those down like so, rotate this, and rotate that. So you got these little clip sections here. Are the back of the legs, fold that down, got that. So that's pretty much done. And now we're going to take this section, split it in half, and then let's see, take this piece right here, fold that in. It's going to clip in right there. You can untab that. Same thing over here. Bring this out and snap it into place and unpeg that. So these here, you can see the fists. Bring those out, fold the wings in. Where's the other one? So there's your two arm pieces. With the legs, let's see, we're going to go inside here, rotate this section up and out. There's your connector port, and bring the foot down. That's going to snap into place. One leg. Let's see, get all confused. Okay, bring that up, out. Fold the foot down and snap it in place. There's our legs. There's our arms. Put these to the side, and let's bring in Silverbolt. He's in robot mode, so we're going to kind of halfway transform him back into jet mode. Fold the hands in. Let's go ahead and bring the chest down. Bring out Superion's head. Fold in Silverbolt's head. Rotate that around. Let's see, we're going to bring the arms in. So easiest way to do that is rotate them where the black section's facing you. These will actually snap into place. Rotate around just like so. Collapse these in on themselves. There we go. Let's see. And what am I missing here? Oh yeah, it's the arms. You gotta do this. Bring the arm down and around so that little white section's facing up. Now we can shut that up right there. Bring down Superion's head. Fold up the feet. Now rotate around. You're gonna bring these up and together. There's a double joint right here. Kind of manipulate that around, and that'll fit in just like so. Same on the other side. Can't get that started. Bring it up. All right, so there we have Superion's main body. So let's see. This has got two tabs right there. Go ahead and bring that in. And I have to bring this up out of the way a little bit so you can get this to fit in. But you can tell how this connects. You got the two tabs here, you got the two tabs there. It's all a matter of getting that to connect. So there we go. Bring that up. That chest piece is going to connect right there into Silverbolt's chest. Bring this back up, pop apart. There we go. I'm missing something. This is the first time I've done this, so being honest, this needs to go up because this here needs a tab right there on his back. It's kind of hard to do. The tail fin doesn't go up much higher. Okay, there we go. Now the tail fin's going to slot in right there, and that's really secure. So let's go ahead and snap that back piece back down. Okay, so there we have his body. Let's go ahead and attach the legs. Let's see, should be a left and a right. That's the left. Combiner Wars style. Fit those in. Oh, he's becoming a big boy. Now for the arms. I've got the right arm right here, and what we're going to do is open this section up here, open this section up here, and you extend the arm just like so. Snap that into place. We've got the elbow bend, and this is going to slot in right there. If you have Combiner Wars Minosaur, excuse me, Unite Legacy Minosaur, it's the same thing. Since Silverbolt is his left arm, we're going to go ahead and attach Silverbolt to the arm. It's got this little black section right there that'll slot in and activate slingshot separation gimmick. So let's get that put in. First time I've done this too. So okay, get that all in. So he should separate. Should. It's not okay. I see the separation happening, but trying to get the arm opened up is kind of being a pain in the butt. I've got that in. Okay, it kind of takes the fun out of the gimmick, but the easiest way for me is to go ahead and separate the arm like so, then attach slingshot. So that'll separate that section, and then just attach this separately down here. And now we extend the arm out. And slot it in. And nothing is wanting to work for me right now. And there we go. There is some of Superion. Now let's bring in Air Raid for the leg. Go ahead and transform him. Let's flip these tail fins around. Hopefully he'll be a little bit easier than this. Slingshot. Fold that back section down here. Take the nose cone. Fold it back. Fold the wings back. So you kind of got a little square. And he's going to peg in right in the back of the leg. And there's a little lever right there. Once he presses in, that's going to fill that leg up. Let's see. Get him slotted in. and everything's falling apart. Alright, so there, the legs closed up, the arm fell off. Let's get that back on. Okay, after a few adjustments, I think I finally have Superion all hooked together, and he looks pretty good. I cannot wait to get the other two aerial bots to really fill him out. Taking a closer look at the head right there, if I can get it to zoom in, very cartoon accurate. With the red visor, the silver mouth plate, yellow antenna. He's still very plain looking. I hope Toyhax does something for him to kind of spruce him up a little bit. Articulation, arms can go out, they can go in, full rotation, and listen to that. Love the ratchet, so the arms will stay up even with the aerial bots attached. With the legs, we got a soft ratchet. They go forward, they go back, out, and in, all the way around. I just realized I didn't go over all the articulation with Silverbolt. Oh well. So yeah, looks really good. Now with his weapon, bring the big gun in that you have all unfolded, and then you connect Silverbolt's gun to the tip, extending that out. And let's see, there is right there. Flip that out. We've got a handle. Place that in his hand, and now we have Superion all armed and ready for battle. And I believe you can kind of go cartoon style if you unplug that or fold that back up. I thought the instructions showed where you can attach it onto his forearm like he has in the cartoon. Had to look at the instructions real quick. Bring that all the way up. You got this square right there. It's going to peg in right above his wrist. So now that's how he looked in the animation and the comic book with the gun plugged into his forearm. So let's do some quick comparisons right here. We've got the new Age of the Prime Superion with the original Generation 1 Superion and his goofy, lanky self. And then, of course, we've got Combiner Wars Superion, who is a little bit shorter. Now, I'm going to be honest, I like the head on Combiner Wars Superion better than the new Age of the Primes, but I like the aesthetics of this one a lot better. He looks awesome. So there you have it, my review on the brand new Transformers Age of the Primes Slingshot. All in all, he is a great figure. I love Slingshot in his robot mode. Very faithful to the original G1 animation. He looks good. He's got an easy transformation. Jet mode, pretty good as well, except for all the robot junk that you can see underneath. The trailer section, you could take it or leave it, but it's a necessary evil in order to create Superion. I'm still not sure how I feel about the extra added trailer sections to make these combiners. It worked really good with Menasor because he's a tractor trailer. That's the trailer with Superion. It's iffy. You're really using your imagination for that. But still, it does make for a pretty solid combiner. Once you can get him all pegged in correctly, transforming into Superion for the first time was kind of a pain in the butt. But once I got him all configured, he was pretty solid. So what do you think of Transformers Age of the Prime's Silverbolt? Let me know in the comments below. Now guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos. Also, if you're in any position to help out the channel, I do have a super thanks button, and I also offer channel memberships. And I have to give a huge shout out and thank you to all my current channel members, because it's your support that helps keep this channel going. Once again guys, this is Patriot Prime, signing out. Hooah!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.